بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful.
Assalamu alaykum, brothers and sisters. Today I have another reaction video. In today's video, I'm going to be reacting to, and a video title says, I became a Muslim without knowing my son had two tough questions to UK women. So they were asking questions about her religion story and how she discovered her son, not knowing that he was a Muslim too. Let's get to this video, brothers and sisters, and see what happened afterwards. Let's get to it.
Striving to be a DJ, to be honest. When I used to get in my car and start the car, the radio used to come on straight away. All of my favourite, I'd be blasting it loud, singing along with it, dancing. And then the day I took my Shahada, the very next day, I forgot about the radio. I decided that I'm going to tell my two eldest sons. So I told one was born Muslim, and he said, oh, I'm a Muslim too. I said, what? Did you encounter any mistakes or unexpected challenges when you first learned how to pray? Yeah, many. I used to stand there sometimes and forget the words, stand there for ages, like thinking, what is the next word? What is the next word? But it's all a learning progress, so you can't expect to pick up something just like that.
What would be the most important advice you would like to give to young Muslims?
I wouldn't say that it's rules to stop you from having fun. It's just rules to live a better life. You can still have fun. Like you lot still can party in a halal way. When I came home, I decided that I'm going to tell my two eldest sons. So I told one was born Muslim, so I told him, and he was so happy for me, and I was so glad that he was happy for me. I told my eldest one, and he said, oh, I'm a Muslim too. I said, what? When did you become Muslim? He said, when I was 18, and he's now like 36, but at the time he was 35. So he said, well, yeah, I took it when I was 18. I said, so why didn't you tell me? He said, oh no, it wasn't for me to try and like I'm trying to force you into Islam. It was for you to find it yourself. So yeah. Like, how can, for over 20 years, you're a Muslim and didn't tell your own mum? Like, I'm Jannah Samuels. I've been a revert for 1 year and 7 months, and I'm here with Eternal Passenger, and I will be answering some questions today. How did you manage to keep your faith in a non-Muslim country? I don't care. I don't care what they think. I will always keep my faith. I don't think I'll ever be distracted or anyone will be able to tell me otherwise, but stay strong. What's the most surprising thing you learned after converting to Islam? That you lot still can party halal way. I went to an Eid party. I went to an Eid party. It was very good actually. So you can still party in a halal way. You can have like celebrations, and one of them you could party, but obviously halal, no alcohol. Where did you take your Shahada? Were there any family members with you? It was kind of like a spur of the moment thing. I just said, yeah, I'll do it. And I just went and done it. So I didn't want to plan anything to say, oh yeah, I'm taking my Shahada tomorrow. Do you guys want to come? I didn't do that. I just went and done it and then came back and told them that I'd done it. I'm not saying for everybody to do that, but especially if you're still living with your parents and your parents may be them parents that disagree with Islam, I would say, again, just talk to them. You can talk to them in a rational way without arguments. I mean, even if there is an argument on their side, then you could maybe leave it for them and then come back and do it again. Try again. I can hold my own hand. How did you manage to cut off your bad habits after converting to Islam? Actually, I was striving to be a DJ, to be honest, female DJ. And I think I'd been doing it for just over a year. And so when I used to get in my car and start the car, the radio used to come on straight away, blasting it loud, singing along with it, dancing. And then the day I took my Shahada, the very next day, I forgot about the radio. I got in the car, started the car, the music came on loud, my head started hurting. I turned it off and I haven't turned it back on since. Everyone's their own journey. It may happen to you straight away. It may not happen to you straight away. There's nothing wrong with that. But for me, it happened straight away. Drinking, I stopped straight away. The only thing I had a little bit of a problem with was the smoking, which I was smoking for 4 months before I actually stopped straight away. Inshallah, for everyone, it will be straight away. How did you come to the name Jannah after your conversion? I went to a masjid to do it, and the imam said, "What's your name?" And I said, "Joanne." And he turned around and he said, "Jannah." And I said, "What does that mean?" And he said, "Paradise." I said, "All right, I'll have that one." Allah gave me that name. I was meant to have that name. And I'm bringing everyone to Jannah with me. Did you encounter any mistakes or unexpected challenges when you first learned how to pray?
Lots.
Many.
Yeah.
I made mistakes with the surahs. I made mistakes with the salat. I got up when I wasn't supposed to get up. I bowed down when I wasn't meant to bow down. But it's all a learning progress, so you can't expect to pick up something just like that and do it and do it correctly. The more you do it, the more better you get. I used to stand there sometimes and forget the words. Stand there for ages, like thinking, what is the next word? What is the next word? I'm trying not to look down there. How does it feel being Muslim in London? It feels actually good, because you're seeing Muslims everywhere. Like, you've got communities. Like in East London, there's actually a community. Almost everyone. Obviously, you get people that are not Muslims, but the majority of the people that you see in East London, they're mostly Muslims. I live in South London, and in South London, it's growing. It never used to be like that because I was born and bred in England, and in South London, so it wasn't like that before. So now the community is growing even more. So you're now starting to see more Muslims, more sisters walking on the street with their hijabs and their abayas and stuff. So I feel quite comfortable. It's not as if like I feel out of place because more people are becoming Muslims. More people, you're starting to see more people looking just like you. Yeah. What's your favorite Islamic quote or saying that you think everyone should know? I don't actually know the words for the quote, but something to do with don't just sit there and don't do nothing. Learn. Keep on learning, because learning is like the ocean, never ending. To the day you die, you're still learning. So yeah, that's my favorite quote for sure.
Think about the darkest moment in your life. Now imagine a light appearing, guiding you out of that darkness. That light could be a video made possible by your support. As the Eternal Passenger Women Volunteer Team, with your help, we have already inspired many people to embrace Islam, wear hijab, and start praying. Now we want to create an Islamic youth center for women to change even more lives, inshallah. You can support this effort by clicking the Super Thanks button or donating to our Patreon, because we believe that changing one woman's life can shape the future of an entire generation.
Yeah.
What's a little known fact about Islam that you wish more people knew? Allah is real, for sure. That's the only thing I can say. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. But it's the truth, innit? If you could give one piece of advice to someone thinking about converting, what would it be? I think I would say go for it. I mean, obviously, you got some young people that's young, like under 16, that have taken their shahada, but they're hiding it from their mum or their parents. Allah guides those he loves and guides those he wants to guide. Yeah, just go to your family, like the ones that have taken their shahada that's a bit young and still under their parents' roofs and stuff. They must concede the change that you've made with yourself. Then maybe discuss it with them in a rational way, and then if they see the change, then they'll see how good Islam is for you, and maybe they can take their shahada.
What would be the most important advice you would like to give to young Muslims?
You can still have fun with your friends. You can still have, days out with your friends. You don't have to be secluded away from everything. Just make everything halal, and you can make everything halal. Trust in yourself, trust in Allah, and just learn Islam.
What's the one dish you wouldn't say no to, even if it's 2 a.m.?
I will try to ban myself from eating it, but I can't. It's so addictive. I'm addicted to chocolate and nuts, especially nuts in the chocolate. Oh, and I'm starting to get addicted to cake. That cake you just gave me, I need to stop. If one day I decided that I didn't want to do it, I didn't have to do it. For 2 days, I don't think it was 2 days in a row, it was like separate times. 2 days I decided that I'm not doing Ramadan today, I'm not fasting today, I'm just going to eat. And then I told the sister, she said, oh my God, Jannah, no, you're not allowed to do that. You have to fast for the whole 30 days. You cannot say to yourself, oh, well, I'm not fasting today because I don't feel like it. You can't say that. So that was an eye opener, because I thought that I could do that. But apparently if I did no, because because I didn't know, they said that because you didn't know, you're not going to be reprimanded for it. But if you did know, then you would have had to pay some fee for disobeying Allah. So this Ramadan, I've done it all 30 days and I didn't decide that I'm going to eat because I felt like it. So yeah.
Some young people say, my parents don't understand me. So what would you like to say about that?
I think as parents, we just all want the best for you. We really do. Deep down, you might think that, oh my God, they just keep on shouting at me and giving me rules and telling me what to do. But this is what we're here for. We just want you to grow up to be a good human being and a good adult. And then now that you're Muslim, or now that I'm a Muslim, obviously that burden doesn't go away. I've still got to try and bring up my children the same in a good way. I'm just not going to let them go and let them do whatever they want. Us as parents, that's what we're here for, to try and guide them. We've never been parents before. We don't get a book to say on how to be a parent or how to be a good parent. We're just trying our best, and that's all we can do. Just bear with them. They're just trying their best, and maybe on a day where you're having a good relationship with them, and on that day, maybe discuss things that you might want them to change in certain areas of your life. It don't have to be an argument, but you can just drop in little decisions or little advice. I can learn off my children. It's not because I'm an adult I can't learn off of you guys. I can learn off you guys too. So this is Eternal Passenger. Like, subscribe and comment on the channel.
Thanks. Yes, brothers and sisters, the video has ended. I thought it's going to be a longer video than this because the videos are very entertaining and educational. How sister described everything is really clear. You cannot be Muslim and perfect everything. Anyway, no Muslim is perfect. Everybody has mistakes and everybody can do mistakes. But Muslims strive to be a good people, an example for others. That's their intention. So anybody can make a mistake. Anybody has mistakes. And sister gave some advice for people who are reverting to Islam. And, there's so many questions she was answered. Yeah, brothers and sisters, the video was very educational and very good, very, very entertaining. And it was so funny too. And please subscribe to the channel, like, comment, let me know what do you think. And I'm really I go to work during the day. I have to do, I have to keep the roof on my children. And then, yeah, after that, please like, comment, share. All that stuff is good for this channel. And I will see you in the next video. Assalamu alaykum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.